I'm super excited to be here with you. My name is Jen Laurie. I'm an executive director with Epicure, and I'm helping our new consultant launch today. So we're gonna go from raw to ready, 20 minutes or less. We're gonna make a dessert, and we're gonna make chicken fajitas and salsa and guacamole, a whole Mexican fiesta. So if you're new to Epicure, I would love to know if you're new to Epicure, because you're gonna need to know more information. But anyways, I'll give you the rundown of what we do with Epicure. So we have 3 opportunities. We have an opportunity for people to be consultants, where we get to create meals in our kitchen and share with other people, and we get to create an amazing business with it. We also have opportunity for people to host cooking classes, and when you host cooking classes, you get lots of free shopping. You get to fill your pantry full of delicious, great meals that are made from raw to ready in 20 minutes or less, and we can help you with that. And then, of course, we have a third option for you just to purchase. If you just want to purchase, that's fine too. Thank you for being here and being part of this launch class. I'm going to dive right in and share with you this great meal. So we're going to start with dessert because life's short. Let's start with dessert. So we're going to be making the chocolate pudding. What I love most about Epicure's chocolate pudding is the fact that it is dairy-free, actually. So the fact that it's dairy-free and it doesn't have any additives, preservatives, it's got a fraction of the sodium, a fraction of the salt, of the sugar that typical chocolate puddings you're gonna find in the grocery store. So you can use any kind of milk to mix this up. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump the contents in a bowl. And then you can add any milk. Today, I'm going to be using macadamia nut milk. We often use coconut milk. You can use dairy milk. You can use whatever milk you use in your kitchen, that's fine. And I'm pouring it into our 4-cup prep bowl. One of the really cool things I love about this prep bowl is there's a line marker on it. I'm gonna show you here. There's a line marker on it right here on the rim. That's the 2-cup mark. So I know I just added 2 cups of milk without having to dirty another measuring spoon or measuring cup. So less dishes. So not only do we make meals quick and easy, but we also go for less dishes, because who likes to do dishes anyways? So simply, we just simply whisk this up, this chocolate pudding, and it just takes a couple minutes to set, and then it's gonna thicken up and be a delicious mousse, chocolatey. What I love about this is you can really taste the chocolate, and it's not overly sweet. It's not just pure sugar. You actually taste that chocolatey flavor in there. So I really like that. It can also be used to make fudgicles. You can make like frozen chocolate pudding pops with it in the freezer as well. You can customize the flavor by adding a little bit of cinnamon or some of our sweet mix, our summer berry mix. That's really good in there too. And the berries, the raspberries and the strawberries rehydrate and they puff up. It's amazing. Okay, that's all I need to do. So now I'm just gonna leave that, and I'm gonna just put the lid on it and let it set. And it will set over here while we're doing the chicken fajitas. So the only thing I've done ahead is cut up my raw chicken. That's it. So we've got raw chicken. We're gonna be using the silicone steamer, and we're gonna be using the Mexican Good Food Real Fast kit. So we have 2 kits, Good Food Real Fast with Mexican. 2 kits. One just has the food, so if you already have the cookware at home, you wouldn't need to buy the cookware collection. The cookware collection comes with the citrus press. If you're making Mexican, you need fresh citrus. So you're gonna need that. It comes with our square steamer, and then it comes with our 4 food products. So it comes with the enchilada mix, it comes with the salsa mix, the guacamole mix, and the fajita mix. And it also comes with this amazing digital meal guide that shows you a ton of different ways to use each of these products, as well as recipes. So it comes with 5 different recipes to make different meals with this collection. It's a great collection. So in with the raw chicken, I'm actually going to slice up some peppers and some onion to go in there. So I've got half a pepper here because that's all I had. So very customizable. Sometimes you're just using up what you've got in the fridge. You can add whatever veggies you want, but I'm gonna toss that in there in the steamer. Yes, we're tossing the vegetables right in with the raw chicken. It's going to cook up just fine. I'm going to be using our 4-in-1 mandolin to slice up the onion because I hate cutting onions, and I bet you're the same way because nobody likes cutting onions. And this is going to slice it up super thin really fast and get it out of the way so that I'm not sitting here crying on camera. Our mandolin comes with 4 different plates that pop in and out really easily. So this one here is a thin cut julienne slice. This one here is this one is the thinner slice. So we have 2 different thinner and thicker 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter slices. And then we have a thicker julienne cut mandolin. What I love about this mandolin is it's not a whole contraption I have to put together to use it and then take it all apart and clean all the little parts. It washes easy. It stores flat, so it's easy to store in my drawer, not taking up a bunch of space. Those are some of the main reasons why I love it. But I also love it because it has an amazing guard that saves me from getting cut. But all you have to do is slide it across and you get these amazing slices super fast. That's it. I've got just a little flat piece. Just a little flat piece left. That's it, with the end piece that I would throw out anyways. And so I just toss the onion right in there with it. And then I'm going to put a tablespoon of the fajita seasoning. Now, if you've ever used those yellow packets from the grocery store, I know I used to use those, but when I started learning how to read labels and I was trying to watch out for all the excess sodium and food coloring and hydrogenated oils and all the extras, the MSG, I was trying to avoid those, and that is what Epicure has helped me with. So our fajita mix, when you compare it to a store brand one where there's going to be over 1,000 milligrams of sodium, this one's going to have like 45 milligrams of sodium versus 1,000 milligrams of sodium per serving. Okay, so not per serving, sorry, for the whole meal, which is a huge difference, right? So the amount of sodium that you are actually going to take in is next to nothing. Needed one of my 4-in-1 spice spoons here. So yeah, so no sodium, low sodium, no additives, no preservatives, no added sugar, so that's good. A lot of people are looking to be more mindful of their sugar consumption. No added sugar because it's just not necessary. So I'm just going to sprinkle a tablespoon of fajita seasoning in there. I'm going to pop the lid on our waterless steamer. So this waterless steamer, it can go in the oven, it can go in the microwave, it's dishwasher safe, super easy. We can prep in it, we can cook in it, and we can serve right out of it. So again, saving the dishes. It is a super high quality, food safe silicone is what the material is. And studies have shown that actually cooking in your microwave using waterless steaming in either silicone or glass, not everything is microwave safe, even when it says it's microwave safe, but cooking like that can actually retain the nutrients. So if you're curious about that, let me know. I can always post the studies that are telling us this. So let me pop this in the microwave, and it's gonna go in for about 5 or 6 minutes, that's it. So I think I'm gonna do 6 minutes because the chicken is a little bit frozen still. Okay, we're gonna move on to the salsa and guacamole. So I've got 2 bowls here. I've got some fresh tomatoes. You could even use canned tomatoes. So if you like the texture of store-bought salsas, you would probably prefer it with the canned diced tomatoes. So even if you're in a pinch and you don't have fresh tomatoes, it's a great option. So slicing these tomatoes up is a super breeze with our ceramic knife. So this is an Epicure ceramic knife. It is my favorite knife in the kitchen. I actually have 3 of them because it's pretty much the only knife I use. They're super sharp, sharper than steel. And one of the cool things about these ceramic knives is that when you cut things like lettuce or apples, that's my bird saying hello to you guys. Say hello. So when you cut things like apples or lettuce, it doesn't go brown as fast because the steel in the knife actually speeds up the oxidization process, which is why they go brown so fast. So the ceramic knife prevents that. And so that's another awesome little trait about the ceramic knife. And again, it's super sharp. There's nothing worse than trying to cut with a dull knife. And so I love that I can just slice through really easily without squishing the tomato all up. Cut the piece off. And I'm gonna have a fresh salsa. I love that our salsa is customizable because you can make a fruit salsa, you could make a salsa with beans and corn, you could make a salsa just any which way you'd like to make it. You can make it with mangoes and pineapple if you want. You can make anything you want. But the other thing about it is that anytime I just want a little extra heat in a dish, you can grab your salsa mix just to use as a seasoning. So it's not just a jar of salsa in your fridge, you can use it as a seasoning. Spice up your eggs, you can use it to heat up your chili a little bit. If you want it to be just a little bit spicier, you can add it to that. So that just adds some more ways to use it, right? Because we like versatility, we like things that have multi-purpose uses, not just one. That's one of the things that I love about Epicure is that it's all about multi-purpose. So you don't need to have a ton of things in your kitchen. You just need to have the basics and you can make delicious meals. Okay, so I'm gonna get going with the guacamole and then I'm gonna add the seasoning. My avocado here is just a tad ripe, super soft, but it's still greenish, so we're gonna use it anyways. Avocados are hard. They are hard to pick out sometimes. And this one got just a little too ripe on me. Okay, so to make the salsa and the guacamole, super simple. We just use the guacamole mix and the salsa mix. I'm going to add a tablespoon of the salsa mix over here. One of the things I love about this is it's also lower in sugar, lower in salt. So when you look at store-bought salsas, it's got a fraction of the sodium and a fraction of the sugar. So it's a lot better for you. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of the guacamole mix. And I actually forgot to grab a lime. I'm just gonna grab a lime from my fridge here. So with a fresh lime, we're gonna use the citrus press. It comes in that Mexican kit. And we're going to pop it in the citrus press. You actually place it face down. Even though it looks like it should go in that way, it actually goes in this way. And then we just squeeze. It gets every last bit of the juices out of there. So you'll see it literally turns it inside out. So it gets every last bit. So you like fresh citrus? This is the way to go. You need one of these citrus presses. And then I'm gonna do the other half into the guacamole. You see all that juice coming out of there? So much juice. Get every last bit. It squishes it right into there. Okay. And now it's just a matter of stirring and mashing it up for the guacamole. And our fresh salsa, fresh guacamole, you make as much as you need for your meal, so you're not stuffing your fridge full of leftovers. You can make as much as you need. Or those big jars of salsa that just sit in your fridge forever and you end up throwing it out because you never get through the whole thing before it goes bad. Okay, so our salsa is done. Look at that. So you could add things like fresh cilantro if you love cilantro. I will be adding fresh cilantro to it. And then with the avocado, I'm just gonna mash it up here. And then I'm actually going to add a little bit of plain Greek yogurt because we like our guacamole extra creamy and with a little extra protein in there. So I add some plain Greek yogurt in there and I mash that up. And I think you just heard the beep. I think our chicken is done, which means the meal is almost done. 15 minutes. 15 minutes and I'm like ready to serve a meal. How great is that? How would it feel if you had tons of meals that you could make that fast? Because that's what having Epicure in your kitchen feels like. It's just quick and easy meals all the time. No work, none of the extra work. What I really love is that I don't have to do like a whole day of prep to have great meals all week, because all my meals come together raw to ready, 20 minutes or less. And so I really don't have a lot of extra work to do during the week or in the beginning of the week when I'm prepping. I just kind of have to make sure I have the right groceries for the week, and that's it. And Epicure has these amazing meal plans that are all put together for you. So if you're looking for options for meal planning and you don't want to have to do the work yourself, we have it with grocery lists, everything set up for you. So there's a couple of collections, so make sure you ask us about that if you're interested in the meal plans. So there's my guacamole. It's all done. It's kind of like whitewashed with my lighting here, but that's all done. We're going to take this out. You see all the steam coming out. Remember, I didn't add any water in there. It's just all of the water molecules right in the food that we're using to steam the food. So I'm using our meat separator just to kind of mix it all up together. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like. And we're ready for fajitas. Have a look. It's all done. Super fast, super easy. A Mexican fiesta along with a dessert. So our chocolate pudding has thickened up and is ready to be eaten with some fresh berries. So it's all quick and easy and puts together. We get a good meal really fast. Not all the excess sodium and sugar and additives and preservatives. It's gluten-free, it's nut-free, all those things. And so you are welcome to shop. We would love to offer you an opportunity to host, because for the next month, you would have the opportunity to host with our new consultant here today and get an extra $40 in free shopping when you host. And if you're looking for a way to make money from home and you'd love to get this in your house, there is an option for you to become a consultant as well. So you just let us know what you would like to know more about and we will help you. So thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you answering questions as you have questions in the group. I'll hang out here for a bit longer and just see if you have any questions. I appreciate you guys being here and supporting our brand new consultant launch her business. We're so excited. And I will wish you guys to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great night. Bye-bye.